What's up, guys? I'm here with Peter Morales, CEO of Tapper Scrap. I just kind of want you to walk me through your next card, Tapper Scrap 12, August 1st.
Man, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's gonna be a big card. I mean, it's like every event the card just elevates. But we have a bunch of new faces on here. We got people from Dallas, Houston, Austin, Amarillo. Where else? It's some other places as well, pretty far out. But I'm excited for it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, looking at your card, you definitely have a variety of athletes from everywhere. Is that something you try to include into your fights? It's just a variety of different people and different parts of Texas.
Oh, correct. It's a good way of expanding the brand. You know, Tapper Scrap was mainly uh here, this little south region area uh for the first year and a half. Then we started being noticed from like further out, and people just started reaching out to us trying to jump on our cards. And so it's good. So I do like to have people from all over Texas get on the card, because not only does it just show a new face on our cards, it also pushes our brand that further out from Victoria as well too.
Yeah, for sure. And our next card, your next card is in Victoria. What does it mean to fight or have fights in Victoria?
I mean, this is where it all began. I live in Victoria, so it's always nice to have a fight card here at home. And one, it's a hell lot easier to put on a fight card here than out of town. It's a stress when we got to go out of town. It's a lot of moving parts. But no, it means everything. We don't have a promotion here in Victoria, um, and I have a lot of friends that train here and have gyms here. So it's it's good to be able to give them, an organization or promotion to fight for here in their backyard. So it means a lot to me to keep doing shows here in Victoria.
Yeah, so you're on fight 12, you're on fight card 12. Uh, when you had the first Tapper Scrap event, did you even think that you could make it this far?
Uh, nah, I didn't like my very first show. Wasn't It was an unsanctioned event, and I did it behind a bar. It was just a ring and pull guys off the street and put on some boxing gloves, and they went to town. And it was just something for fun, just something to do. It was just a hobby. And then I did my first show in Port Lavaca, and I really didn't think it was going to get to where it's at now. It was something I just thought I was gonna do a few shows, and that was it. And now we're here.
Yeah. You're at 12, man, and that's I mean, you see these MMA promotions come and go, and they're obviously not as active as you are. You put on 4 shows a year, or
Right.
3 to 4 shows a year. Is that something that you look at? You want the activity? You want to keep on putting on these shows?
Yeah, of course. So you have to be active to keep your roster going. And so, if you're not active and you do one show a year, and then when you come back, no one's gonna want to fight for you. You're like, man, I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time and try to build myself on a promotion that's gonna be here once a year, or say, hey, I'm coming to do a show, and you don't do a show. It's I try to stay as active. I'm trying to, do more shows a year.
Mhm.
And I think my second year I did 6 shows, you know,
It's crazy.
but yeah, but oh no, my first year I did 5 shows. I did them like back to back to back. But yeah, yeah, here going forward next year, I plan on doing more than 4 to 5 shows a year.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot of factors that go into it. A lot of it that holds me back is venues, and then trying to get approved dates at the time I need them. So it's kind of hard right now
Mhm.
to book multiple shows. Um, but yeah, I plan on doing more shows a year though.
So, as a promoter, I'm sure you have trials and tribulations, and one of those is fights falling through. And that's something that I've noticed is that you're pretty speedy when it comes to making those fights up. But
Yeah,
talk to me about the process of that.
well, I have two of the best guys that are my matchmakers. Frank from 4 ounce Fight Club, and David Landon from House of Jiu-Jitsu. So we have our own group chat. We have a backup for a backup. That's one thing that I've always stressed. Hey, let's put a fight together, but find somebody else. So we have a backup for a red side and blue side at all times.
Yeah.
So you know, and then we'll reach out to those people first and see if they're ready to jump in. If not, I mean, we go to social media. We have
Yeah.
tons of people trying to jump on this card,
Yeah.
and I feel bad that we can't have more than 15.
Mhm.
So, but we do have 15 fights on this card. So we're pretty blessed and excited about that.
For sure, for sure. And I mean, this is an exciting card from the, early part of the card to the end, the main event. Kind of walk me through some fights that you're kind of excited about.
Man, I'm excited about all of them.
I know you are.
I'm not being,
No.
trying to be biased or anything, but I'm excited for the girls, Sydney and Kyle. I'm excited. We haven't had any girls in a while. It's just hard to book girls. Everybody wants to fight at 105, but that division is dead.
Yeah.
There's no 105. There's probably like 6 girls in Texas.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna start. I was even joking around the other day. I said I might commit to one whole tapper scrap show, nothing but women,
Dude,
just so I
that
can just uh find girls that want to compete. But I'm excited about that card, that fight. I'm sorry. I'm excited for the title fights.
hmm
Um, I'm excited to watch Chris Gonzalez.
yeah.
And said I know he's from here, but I'm good friends with Chris's father, and I watched him. He started with Tapper
Mhm.
Scrap, and he's been with me this whole time, and just his progression and him getting fighter tonight on Tapper Scrap 11. He's an exciting fighter to watch. I love watching him fight. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch.
Yeah,
But I'm
that was
always
a tough
excited to watch
fight.
him.
That last
Yeah,
fight.
it's yeah, that was tough. But I'm excited to watch everybody.
Hmm.
All of our locals. Jaden Williams is back on the card. He's athletic. He's got a tough fight. He's fighting my 65 champ Manuel Salinas. So I mean, I just can't pinpoint one fight. I mean, from the first fight to the 15th fight, they're all
Yeah.
going to be exciting. Oh, and Devin Aguilar.
Yeah,
I've
for
been I've
sure.
been I've been I've been knowing Devin since he was 5 years old, 6 years old when I first met them. Him and Dylan.
Yeah.
They were young kids when I first met them, and I've been watching him spar and fight his whole life, and I'm excited to watch him as well too. He was my cage door guy at every
Yeah.
show, and I would
Dude.
always watch him because he would size everybody up, and I would see it from a distance, and I was like, man, I can't wait to watch this kid fight. He's gonna be something. He's talented.
Yeah, I've talked to Devin. He's super excited about his debut. And that's
Yeah,
something that I noticed also is you have a couple debuts on this card.
I got quite a bit of debuts on here.
Yeah.
I think we got like 5 or 6 of them.
So how does it go into matchmaking those, the debuts?
I mean, those are the hard ones because you have debuters that are, even though they're debuters, but they're very experienced. So what we do as when we get together at matchmaking these people, we talk. We're very transparent with the coaches. We're like, hey, even though he's a debuter, he's a purple belt in
Yeah.
jujitsu. Yours might be a white belt. So we do our best to make these matches equitable.
Hmm.
Um, but it's a bunch of back and forth with coaches and just trying to be as transparent as possible. Of even though they're showing a debut, but I had a debuter that was a black belt.
Yeah.
One time. So there's levels. This is guys that just train their whole life and just never fought, and now they want to fight. But it's a good thing having Frank and Jacob. They're both very experienced in what they do, and the MMA community is small, so you just can't tell me, hey, I'm a debut and never fought. I'm green. We
Yeah.
look you up and you're a damn brown belt. You know.
For sure. Yeah, let's talk about that title fight, Greg Johnson versus
Mhm.
Isaiah Gonzalez. I had the chance to speak to Isaiah a couple days ago. How he says he's not feeling the nerves. He's super excited about the fight, and I'll talk to Greg tomorrow. And I'm sure he feels the same. What went into making this matchup? Because I honestly think it's a great matchup.
Well, Isaiah deserves a title shot. For many reasons. He's fought for me quite a bit. He's always showed up on weight. He's always came in and he put him away. He put it like the last guy. He put him away.
Yeah.
But there was a change at weigh-ins where we had to move Isaiah's opponent to. I think he dropped out. I forgot what happened, and I was like, "Hey, man, this guy's your opponent."
Yeah.
And typically, guys would be like, "Yeah, I got, no, I'm out." He was like, "Fuck it, let's run with it." So he
Mhm.
has that attitude. He was like, "All right, cool." And 5 minutes later, he's doing a face off with a whole different opponent. But he's been calling for a title shot for some time now. Man, it's on video all the time when he wins. He's doing
Yes.
this. So, but now he deserves a title shot. I like to give people that's committed to Tapper Scrap, uh, and that's fought for us some title shots,
For
and he's
sure.
one of them. And Greg, I mean, Greg's only loss has been to my champ,
To
Johnny
Johnny. Yeah.
Gonzalez. And Johnny defended his belt, multiple times with us, and he was our undisputed champion. So
Mhm.
it was only right to give Greg that opportunity since that was his only loss,
Yeah.
and just trying to put them two together. I think it'd be a fun fight. It'd
Yeah.
be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I talked to Isaiah about him going into that fight, and he's super confident and he's super excited about the matchup. So I think that's definitely going to be a banger. Talk to me about the bantamweight championship
But
matchup.
Miranda, have you seen him? Look him up. Uh, that dude's a fighter. Comes from Aztec MMA. I think they're out
Yeah,
in Dallas.
yeah,
That dude is yeah, I'm excited to watch. I mean, that gym has a bunch of exciting fighters in there, so I'm excited to work with them here in the future. So I'm excited to have him on the card.
hmm
It only makes sense because he's got a good record.
dude, he has
One thing,
power too.
yeah,
I
he, he's
yeah,
exciting.
I got to see him knock someone out right in front of me at a different promotion,
Hmm.
and that dude's power is crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him
His
fight.
his coaches are good too. They're great. They communicate very well. So
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's gonna be a beautiful fight.
but he has a tough fight. Steven,
Yeah,
from Iron Forge, Coach Robert Casper, and he comes from a tough gym. I mean, their flyweight is my my champion. He's hasn't lost either, Michael Bandage.
yeah,
So he's my flyweight champion, and so Steven, I've seen one of his videos, and I'm excited for this fight too. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. There's not one fight on the card that it's like I'm just overly excited. I'm excited about all of them.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I interviewed you as Tapper Scrap 10 and we get the same answer over again. Like these are exciting fights
Mhm.
no matter what. I did and even at Tapper Scrap 10, like that was your 10-year or your 10 fight anniversary.
Yeah,
We get there, those some of the most exciting fights, I've
yeah,
seen in general.
yeah,
So
that was a fun card.
that was a great card. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Absolutely. What can we see from the future Tapper Scrap?
and right now, um, just evolving,
Yeah.
hitting a different market, going pro. Um, we have big plans, but I try to. I'm trying to not get in that fast lane.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. We're still building. Still stuff that I want to do with the promotion before I take that next step. Like it's gonna happen, but I want to get the company where it's at, before we take that next step.
Yeah.
And I'm always been real big on being patient. Nothing good ever comes when you rush. So I like to, go at my pace. My pace is doing well,
Yeah.
and when I know it's time to take that next step, we'll take it. So, but right now it's just, man, it's God's plan. You know.
For sure, for sure. I got a couple more questions for you. My next question is when are we gonna see Tapper Scrap pro grappling again?
Uh, that's still in the works. We have to go back to the drawing board. We did the first show together, and I mean it was good, but a lot of stuff happened at the next one. It was so much. It was the change of date on Tapper Scrap 11,
Mhm.
so we had to push it off
Yeah.
because it was going to be the week prior. So it was, I don't know. Right now, I mean, it's not dead in the water.
Yeah.
I just I got to focus on Tapper Scrap before I do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have too much stuff on my plate right now.
I gotcha. I just think that that was a really good event when you guys had the first one. It was
Yeah,
a really good, it's more of like a chill vibe if you think
yeah.
about it. So I thought that was awesome. And my last question is, what when we go to these Tapper Scrap events, and I've said this multiple times, it's like I'm going to a UFC pro fight. You know what I mean? With the production value of it. When you're going into it, what's with the production? So like, is that just how you just think it should be the best it can be for
Oh
the
yeah.
average fan?
Oh yeah. I mean, I want to give these fans something to woo about when they get there. I've been to a few other promotions to where you just buy a ticket and there's like 20 people there and it's just a cage in there. And then, your DJ is just lackluster. So I want you to feel like it's a date night, when you come to a Tapper Scrap event,
Yeah,
the atmosphere, the vibe, like you're in a club for 4 hours. I think I have one of the best DJs in Texas, Pete Gurdy.
yeah,
He always keeps the crowd going, and then with Clear Life Media, I mean, they're just doing phenomenal things outside of the combat world, you know, with the production that they bring, and then just my team, it stems down all the way down from Hosanna doing my flyers and my website. So it's just not the production; it's a whole, it's a lot of moving pieces together. What makes our show,
yeah,
but yeah, I want to give the fight fans and the fighters something to woo about when they walk in. They're like, man, this don't feel like an amateur show,
yeah.
you know. It also gets them ready for the next level as well too, so they know what to expect. So I try to keep it as professional as possible.
Hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. I see that all the time. I mean, even with their walkouts, I mean, you give them every opportunity to be the best they can be, to
Right.
feel like a pro, to feel the best they can in their fights. So I think that's awesome. Alrighty, so last question is, where can we find this fight?
Where?
Yeah,
In
so
Victoria, Texas, at the
okay,
community center, August 1st. Uh,
okay,
and if you can't make it, you can go to tapperscrapmma.com and hit the watch live, and it'll take you over to Clear Life Media, and you can watch it in the comfort of your home. But I highly suggest you go to the show. I tell everybody, if you haven't been to a Tapper Scrap show, show up. It's fun. It's kid friendly. It's a good time. It's a good time.
do you have any tables left also?
I gotta look.
Okay,
I think we only have like two,
okay,
maybe two or three. I'm not sure. I gotta get
okay.
online.
Just wanted to make
But
sure.
I know one just sold right now. When you and I
Oh
were talking, I
man,
saw that. Yeah, I just saw the thing.
congrats. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
awesome.
no, like I said, we're looking at another sold out event. Victoria always does as well. You know, the community likes to come out when we come to town. So um, I'm excited.
Awesome, man. Hey, well, thank you so much, Peter, CEO of Tapper Scrap. I
Appreciate it.
appreciate you so much, and go ahead and catch it at August 1st, Victoria Community Center, or Tapper Scrap's website to get the pay per view. So awesome, man. Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man.